Let's start working on this Xbox One X motherboard. It came in for no signal, no video. I said in the previous repair, the repair that we did before this one on the BlackBerry Priv, that we got 6 Xboxes in. This is the first one that we're going to be working on today. This is the Xbox One X. No signal, no video. The first thing I want to do is check the HDMI port to make sure it's good. We do not just go and change the HDMI port if it looks good. Pins on the port, they look perfect. And I want to look inside the port. Perfect. No bent pins, no damaged pins. Just like what we saw on the BlackBerry Priv that we fixed by changing the port. But on this one, it's very, very highly unlikely that the problem is the HDMI port. However, it's common that the retimer chip, the HDMI controller on the board, goes bad. So this is what we're going to be doing. Let's go ahead and replace this chip. These chips are sold on our website in packs of 5. So for those of you who does this type of work, you can purchase them off our website and you're gonna love the price. So we're gonna start by desoldering that chip. And I can tell you from experience, this chip takes a lot of heat to desolder off the board. You really have to know your hot air station. Pin number 1 is on the top left as I have the board oriented. Let's use our Amtech 559 Flux. And I'll say it again, this Flux is sold on our website. I repeat this in every video because every video we post, people ask, what type of Flux are you using? What type of Flux are you using? So just cleaning unleaded solder and adding leaded. I want to lick everything off and start fresh. Because if we keep unleaded solder on the board, it's going to be very hard to solder that chip back on. It's going to take a lot of heat for that chip to reflow down in place. And just like that. Everything is nice and clean. Now the customer sent the whole console so we can test it after we're done. Many times customers, they only send the board in and we cannot test, but on this one we will be able to test it after we're done with the repair. We are ready to solder the new chip back on. Now we did not really have to do all that cleaning. I could have just applied leaded over the unleaded solder and soldered the chip back on. Let's grab our chip. and like this. It will be perfect if it stays like that. Very nice. I mean, the chip did not even move. It was put on perfectly. It's even on all sides, but right now what I want to do is increase airspeed and go over it one more time. And like always, Flux is your friend. I'm gonna press down to squeeze any solder from under, and that's it. Perfect soldering. It's even on all sides. Look at this. That's it. Big Boss is gonna reassemble and test. Cleaning up this area here. I'm almost 99% sure this is going to solve the problem based on the Xbox One X's that I've done in the past. And this is the chip that we soldered right there. Okay. Big Boss to the rescue.
Hello, you're calling up, checking on the Xbox.
Which one is it?
The Xbox. Yeah, that's fine. I was just wondering, I know you said that you may or may not be able to
Exactly.
look at it.
Exactly. We're not gonna look at it. We're gonna fix it.
Oh, perfect.
We're not opening no Xbox just to look at it, because the customer said, "You told me you're gonna look at it." We're not gonna look at it. We're gonna fix it. If we open it, we're gonna fix it. The Xbox takes time to open and close, and there's no way to know what's going on with the motherboard unless we start changing parts. Big Boss just told me the fan needs cleaning, so I'm gonna go outside and blow it out. I do not want to send it to the customer like this. We're not gonna charge the customer any extra for cleaning the fan or cleaning the inside. It's part of the job. And the fan is back like new. Okay, no more dust. Big Boss is done with the assembly of the Xbox, and time to test. حطيته على 2. Just wait a few seconds. Yeah, looks like it's gonna work. Yes, it's working. Awesome. Big Boss is gonna reassemble the Xbox, and we're gonna work on another Xbox. And this one customer just called about it. It's an Xbox One S. So this one is a little bit different. Usually on the One S, it's a problem with the HDMI port, but if not, then we're gonna be changing the retimer chip on this one. Customer said possible liquid damage. Now, I think it's not liquid damage. I think it's some animal piss. Okay, it smells, it stinks. It stinks. Big Boss was not able to work on it without a mask. The smell was unbearable, so we do not know what went inside. We do see something here. Oof. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. Let me take a look at the HDMI area here. Oh, look at this. Look at the HDMI port. Look at the HDMI port. That's disgusting. Disgusting repair. What can you do? Someone has to do it. The problem with this console is customer said it turns on then back off. It turns on then back off, on and off. Nothing comes on the screen, but the turning on and off means there's something going on with the board. So probably the shorted HDMI port was causing the problem, and now that we fixed it and we also restored some loose pins, it should work again. We'll see. اه